How about this? Better? Yeah? Probably better right now. Yeah, okay. Good, 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 good. This guy is applying to one of the CAE families. Right. Why you be talking to Sean? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Can you guys hear me now? Sean is a YouTuber. Alright. Alright, good, 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 good. Alright, you guys can hear me. That's great. Alright, so yeah, Sean is your friend. Well, Sean is in my chat as well. Sean is a YouTuber. So, you know, we keep in touch. We have a chat room with all the YouTubers in there, with basically everybody, like Avatrex, Callista, Sean, Truly King, Malchik, Brando, Gecko, you know, all the guys, all the big YouTubers and smaller YouTubers like me. So there you go. Huh. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. You can have them. Who left CAE? Sean didn't. No, no, no. That's a different Sean. So what's up, Logan? What's up? All right. So guys, I want to share you some. I want to share with you some hits we did. I'm gonna do some mills later, but I want to share with you, like, we saw this guy sitting. Let's see. First, I'm going to show you the guy right now. So I'm going to hurt your eyes a bit by scrolling up. So TWE, TWI, and TWS, and BSC, like, there are like 7 Chinese guilds. Wargasm is here too. Who's Wargasm? Is that Logan? Are you Wargasm? I haven't seen him in this chat. So here's the guy, all right? 231 million right now, and I can tell you he's zeroed. What's up, Smacked? Yes, Smacked is here too, also YouTuber, so he's in that chat as well. We share a lot of stuff, you know, strategies, what to do when, and all that good stuff. So, as you can see here, Smurfy, my big buddy, is in WIB right now. That was just for the rallies. So what happened was we saw this guy sitting here at, I believe, 470 million something, unshielded, and we were like, what? So we basically started checking him out. Like, all right, so he's in this gear. So what kind of talents does he have? All right, checking his helps, then putting on a scout. And the scout basically told us he had 14 million troops. We were like, what? So, you know, it's that was amazing. So we found basically the scout of our of the week, of the month. So what happened was, of course, Avatrex, our fearless leader, hit the guy. Let's see where we at. Here they are. 1, 2 hits. No, 3. All right. So the first hit, look at this, guys. It hurt. It hurt. It hurt a lot. So we lost. Look. We lost 600,000 troops, but mainly T4s. He lost 3 million troops on the first hit. We saw that he was an infantry wedge, and of course the first hit is always guessing, you know, what do you have to do? So we checked out what he had left. Let's take a look at his troops. On the first hit, it kind of hurt. As you can see, I lost We went cav inf, an infantry phalanx. That's usually the safe route to go. Most people are in infantry phalanx or infantry wedge. That's because cavalry is actually a very bad way to defend. So it kind of hurt because I lost 8,000 Drake Riders and 45,000 infantry and T3 cav, but that's not too bad, right? But look at him. Look, on the first hit, he lost all his front line, or mostly his front line. So he lost 1.5 million grunts. He lost 1.2 million royal guards, which is a lot, I can tell you. And 160,000 T4 infantry. So not much of a front line left. So we hit him a second time. As you can see here, he actually in my drop he won. I don't think he won because he lost 3 million troops on his own, and of course we get to divide the pain, share the pain together. So we hit him a second time. Avatrex hit him a second time, and this time he went, I believe, full cav in ranged phalanx. Why in ranged phalanx? Well, Avatrex is a very, that's what I want to talk to you guys about is layering troops. I'll show you later what I mean by that. But we hit him a second time, and as you can see, it was already flipped. Like, he lost more might than we did. He lost 2.7 million troops, and 8.2 million survived still. So let's check out how much that hurt, because it hurt less already. If you compare to my first hit, I only lost T3s this time. Still 50,000. But okay, I can recuperate from that easily. I can do that right now if I want to, but we're not gonna. But look at his losses. So he lost 680 T1 Cav. He lost 1 million Royal Cavalry. He lost another 700,000 infantry T3s. Of course, his T4 infantry was killed off, and some Drake Riders. He had a couple left, but his infirmaries were already full. Then what happened is let me go back to the report. I'm going too fast here. Let's take a look at what he had left after this hit. After this hit, Avatrex sent in a full infantry hit. So why did he do that? Because we had my big buddy Smurf going to WIB. We needed a rally leader. So we helped WIB out with a rally leader. They helped us out with troops. So they went first, or third, basically. It was the third rally. And they got rid of all the troops. Because as you can see here, there's only cav range left, right? So they went in full range, killed off his entire, group of cavalry, basically, what he had left. So then, and this is like the biggest one of all, and is just amazing. We went in full infantry, like I said, because after the hit that WIB did with Smurf, he only had range left. So we went in full infantry. Look at this hit. 2.5 million might destroyed on our end, or lost, and 73.2 million might on his end. So, no, you're not too late, Dren. What's up? What's up? Welcome to the stream. So this is just, look at this hit. It's just ridiculous. 2.3 million troops killing off 4.3 million troops. That's what happens when you layer your troops correctly. And I can show you what he does. I can show you that, I can show you why he does that. I can show you by showing that in a Darknest rally. So I'm gonna scout a couple Darknest just for fun. Not gonna be hard ones, but I'm gonna show you what I do and why I do it. I'm not gonna do a level 5 right now. It's not worth it, because it takes time to fill. But let's find a level 3 or something. I can take that on my own. I'll ask Missy if she can send just one troop of just one ranged unit. And I'm gonna show you guys, the steps I go through. One, reading your scout report. 2, picking the troops you need. then the heroes you need, then the phalanx you need, because there's like a small trick I'm using here, and I learned that from Avatrex. I'll be perfectly honest about that. When I came to CAE, and it works like a charm. So let's take this one for example. I'm just going to scout the Darknest. And of course, this applies not just to Darkness, but this also applies to regular valleys. So yeah, okay. Let me put my earbuds in so I can get in a call as well, so I don't miss anything going on in game. All right. So give me 1 second. Let me unravel my earbuds here. What's up, Truly? Everybody loves you, Noda. Everybody loves you. All right. So I'm gonna switch to earbuds. 1 second, so I can take my phone off the charger. All right. So, hey BP, do you have any Guildfest tips video? If so, can you put the link in the chat? I'm struggling a bit. No, but we can cover that tomorrow. I can do like a video about it or a live stream if you guys want to. What do you think about that? That's pretty easy. How about now? Can you guys hear me again? All right. Yeah. Muted again. All right. I should be back. I should be back. I should be back. All right. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry, I had Bluetooth on, so it switched to my phone. It switched to my Bluetooth. My call switched to my Bluetooth headset. So I'm sorry about that. So I did scout the level 4 here. Let's see what it brings me. It's a level 10 Dark Essence. I don't want to mix. I'm just going to look for a level 3 or 4. That's not going to be mixed, but let's say 2 troop types or 1. So maybe Missy can help me scout here. Look for level 3s or 4s so we can, set an example. I couldn't... Alright. How can I play Lord's Mobile on PC if I have an iCloud account? Just don't download BlueStacks and make sure you have it hooked up to either Facebook or a Gmail account as well. It will hook up to any account. I use BlueStacks. I think the new version just came out. I downloaded it today. It looks pretty awesome. Yeah. So let's see what I found here. No, that's the same one. All right, level 13 Dark Essence. Also mixed. I don't want a mixed one. All right, Stealth Snipers, Royal Guards. What I'm looking for is basically a 1 or 2 troop type. 1 or 2 troop type. Let's see, what is this? It's a level 5. I already did a level 5, a couple of them. I think I did 10 in total during this KVK, during this Guildfest, and I succeeded at 8, which is a pretty good average, I think. So they're all mixed. That's not what I'm looking for. Okay, let's keep on going. Let's see. Let's see, there's a level 3 here. If I haven't scouted that one already, but we'll see. So we're looking for a two troop type. Why is that? Because 2 troop types, 9 times out of 10 can be countered. The one that's really difficult to counter is inf range. Why is that? Because in a Darknest, the infantry is always at the front. So usually inf range is countered by infantry. But yeah, that's not really an option, is it? When your counterpart is also in range. And I'm assuming you're, going to the max to basically get your rally. So you're doing a level 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, depending on your might. I'm assuming that you're going to go out on a limb, maybe knowing that you could win that, but not 100% sure. So I'm going to give you guys some tips and tricks about what to do to get basically more. All right, here's one. So we got a level 4 that is cav ranged. This one is mostly cav, so I would assume, and you cannot assume, but if you have to assume, like, make sure you get that you take the troop type that's most in the Darknest. So in this case, that's Royal Cav. I'm assuming that the Cav will be up front. So that's not a good example because that's hard to counter. Because how do you counter Royal Guards and Royal Cav? By sending full Cav, right? So yeah, it does suck that they canceled KVK. This one is okay. I found a great one actually. All right, here we go. So we've got a Cav ranged. What do we know about Cav ranged? Is, especially with Darknest, is that the Royal Cavs are always up front, right? The snipers will stand on the wall. So what do you counter Cav Arch with ranged? So I'm going to set the rally here, and I'm going to show you guys what I do and how I do it. So I've read the troop count, and you always counter the front line, and the front line will always be in Cav range, will always be Cav. They can be in range phalanx, that's fine, but the Cav will always pass the range that's in there. So I'm just going to set the rally and show you guys how I'm doing that. All I'm going to ask is for Missy to send one troop to me, one ranged troop. Doesn't matter whether it's tier 1, 2, 3, or 4. So now what you're going to do is you're going to select the heroes you want to send. So I'm assuming you guys are all free to play. Not everybody is, so the people that aren't, you can swap out the heroes for better ones. Just compare the stats, okay? So I'm going to go full ranged. So what do I do? So let's say I select my ranged heroes first. I have good ranged heroes, a couple of them. So I always send these 4. Basically, Black Crow isn't the best hero because it adds 50% range defense, trap attack, and max HP. There's no attack stats in there, but I'm still sending her. So what else can I send? Because 9 out of 10 of you guys don't have enough ranged heroes to send a full ranged phalanx, right? So what I'm going to do is, in this case, I'm going to send no, you don't have to change leader. Why? You don't have to change leader. You can, if you have Rose Knight, and 9 out of 10 out of you guys have Rose Knight as their main leader, it doesn't matter. Why am I saying this? Because Rose Knight, Bombing Goblin, and Watcher, all 3 of them have army attack. So they're boosting the entire army. So if you do not have enough ranged heroes to set a full 5 ranged or not decent ranged hero, because I can of course swap Watcher out for, let's say, Trickster, but Trickster doesn't do anything. So I'd rather send either Rose Knight, and of course I should have Rose Knight as my leader, or I send Infantry here, and that gives me army max HP, and it gives me army attack 40%. See? Army attack was at 20, so it boosts to 40, so that's another 20, and 25% army max HP. So to sum it all up, if you don't have enough ranged heroes, send either Rose Knight or send Watcher if you have him, or send any other hero that boosts army attack, right? When is the CE second guild being made? There is already a second guild. It's called CAD. So there you go. But to stay on topic, so what you do is you select the heroes that are good for you. You should know your heroes. Check their stats, whether they give attack, defense, HP, how they boost that troop type. Then you have a few oddballs there, which are free to play, and that are Bomb and Goblin and Rose Knight, which basically give army attack. So you can send them in any rally, right? Okay, so I'm gonna set my heroes right now. So this is a full ranged rally. So it doesn't matter whether it's a level 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. I'm just gonna use the troops I have. So in this case, that would be tier 4. I can send tier 3, tier 2, tier 1. Doesn't matter. That's not what I'm wanting to talk to you guys about. As you can see, I can send 258,000 troops to this rally, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to send 257,800. No, this is a level 3. To a level 5, I would send 257,800. But in this case, I'm going to send 257,950. So what am I doing here? I'm sending also 25 heroic fighters and 25 ancient Drake Riders. So we have the Drake Riders and we have the heroic fighters, and 257,950 heroic cannoneers, so ranged. So why do you guys think I do that? This is not to activate either Rose Knight if I were to send her, or to activate the skills of Watcher. Watcher is an infantry hero. You do not, and I repeat, you do not have to send any infantry or any cavalry, whether you're using Watcher or Rose Knight. You do not have to send to activate the skills. You only have to send cavalry or infantry if you're using Rose Knight or Watcher to make him fight. But the bonus addition, like the 20% army attack and the 25% army max HP, is not it's not necessary to send his troop type to activate that. Okay? Why am I doing this anyways? And that's to layer my troops, and I'll explain to you. So I'm going to set this 5-minute rally right now, and I'm going to take you through what I'm going to do next. Okay? So if Missy could send just one range unit, that would be perfect. So the walk will be a little while. I'm going to shield back up, by the way. You can't use a shield if you're... Or what? The troops are... They're still on their way back from the hit. So, no. So first of all, what I'm going to do right now is I know I'm already in ranged gear and ranged talents, but make sure you check your talents. If you're going to be a rally leader, make sure you get your talents right. So I'm full ranged. So what I'm doing is I'm going to max out the ranged offense, of course, all of them, and do the minimum of all the other stuff. That's what you do first. Squad health, ranged offense, squad offense, of course, and then you have, trap offense, and you have trap offense too. But first you go for the ranged offenses, the squad health, the squad attack, and the squad defense. And let me repeat, this is for full ranged, so nothing else, okay? So I have my talent set right now. Then you're going to choose your gear. Well, I have a preset. This is my best range gear. If I'm going to go full ranged, if I were to go full cav, I would send this, which is pretty awesome looking. If I was going to send full infantry, I would send this. As you can see, I can mix up my own gear. A lot of them you see, coming back in different gear types, but in this case, I'm not going any of those. I'm not going mixed, which I got my scroll, by the way, to gold. I'm very happy about that, and I got my beast helm to purple. But in this case, I'm gonna go with, of course, my range gear, right? Yeah, I got my beast helm to purple, got my scroll to gold, and this one is pretty close. Look at this. Very close to getting my blight ring to gold. But to get back to subject, I'm gonna go to ranged, right? Okay. So ranged gear. I'm in ranged talents. I said ranged troops, and I sent 25 of each non-ranged troops as well. Why did I do that? Well, I'll show you guys. Because I'm gonna go check my phalanx. What I want is I want my range to have like a shield. Because I don't want them to get hit first. I want them to have the time to basically go forward, because they always walk a little bit before they send their first volley. But your opponent has range on his wall, and those are immediately shooting. But I want them to shoot at the infantry I'm sending and the cavalry I'm sending. So those will die off. That is fine. And then my range will be in position to shoot and probably even hit the rally or the opponent earlier than they're hitting my troops. So that is why I'm doing that. So if you're going to go full ranged, go in infantry phalanx. Send your meat shields, basically, or, you know, your layers, so to speak. If you're going full cav, go ranged phalanx. And if you're going infantry, go cavalry phalanx. Because the cav will walk up to the wall, while the ranged is also shooting its volleys. But the infantry is protected at all times. So, but in this case, for this example, we're going to go with the army lineup of infantry phalanx, okay? And we'll show later what you guys can do, how it looks, and stuff like that. So troops do not come out of wall. What do you mean, Stiggy 69? Now, while we're waiting on the rally, why don't we open up some chests? Let's see how long till the rally hits. Alright, who's sending troops? Smacked. Thank you, Smacked. Sniper. Smacked is a little stingy. He's sending a T1. Smacked. T1s? Come on. No, I'm just kidding. So we can open some chests while we're waiting. What do you guys think? I got some, not a lot. Because we have to kill some time, right? Alright, so, just. Alright. Oh, by the way, before I forget, guys, we're going to do a quiz again. I don't know if you guys were here before, but we did a quiz a couple weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, I think. Haven't been much online between Christmas and New Year's. So, if you send one troop type only, defenders come out of the wall. No, that's true, Sticky, but that's only the case when you're sending full ranged. That's not in the case where you send like infantry, full infantry, or full cav. So you're semi-right. But I wanted to say tomorrow we're going to do a giveaway again, quiz, and we're going to do 5 questions again. Like we did last time. We're going to have a shootout if we have people that are tied, stuff like that. So, yeah. Or maybe 10 questions even, 5 to 10. We're going to do a giveaway. Still have to think about how much, because I'm doing giant researches, guys, and I also need gems. But, you know, I wanted to do a giveaway, you know, as thank you from me to you guys, you know, for watching me, all of that. Brutal John, oh, Noda. I don't know what Kingdom Noda is in, 152. He needs to come to K81, you know, kick some Chinese butt. So what do you guys want me to open first? We got Blackwing. Snow Beast. Alright, we'll do Snow Beast. Alright. Let's do 20 at a time, right? I don't need anything from Snow Beast, by the way, but okay. This is just for fun. Oh, we got it. 2 common festive bells. Alright. Let's see. Nothing really. Alright. So somebody set maggot chest. Alright, that I do need. I need Jody set maggot. Alright. I need the corrosive toxins. Alright. Well, not with 20 chest Jody, but we're gonna try. Alright, I'm gonna open 10 at a time. None. And probably none in the last ones as well. Oh, we got 2 common. All right, that's cool. That's cool. But that doesn't get me there. All right. What's next, guys? We got Slayer Chest, we got Grim Reaper, Gargantuan, Worm, Griffin, Bon Appetit, Tidal Titan, Queen Bee, Saberfang, and Blackwing. Who made you R4, Noda? Who made you R4? Erect Clasher, this entire video is about attacking, so I'm doing a DN right now, so alright, I'm just gonna go ahead if you guys are not picking chests. Alright, I'm gonna open them all at once. Slayers, Hunter Jewel, oh, that's nice, that's nice. Gold Toxin and Mutator Brain, that's sick, that's sick. I would be over the moon. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, and you know, hey, if you draw those conclusions, Noda, I don't know. I didn't say that. I'm just asking who made you R4. That's all. That's all, buddy. All right, which one's next? Griffin. Missy screams Griffin. All right, let's do that. All right, 10. I don't need Griffins, by the way. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Good news. I got my Griffin boost to gold as well. Yeah, Iraq Clasher, I heard you. I am attacking in Darknest, and we'll see. We'll see. Maybe later if we find a good target. Let's see. We got some chests, guys. We got some chests. All right, let's do. I'm just gonna open them. Y'all are talking about COV, so that's good. Let's see. All right, so let's keep on going. Bon Appetit, Queen Bee, nothing. Drop rates like these are hard. I would love to get my Hardened Carapace to gold. That would be perfect. But hey, you know what? Can't be all lucky all the time. Jody, and I didn't have any Held-Right items, so I just made the Skull Crusher to blue. You think I should have made a few scrolls? Well, let me ask you one thing. Oh, this is kind of nice. Let me ask you one thing, Jody. Are you pay to play or free to play? And are you, small, medium, large spender, basically? I don't want numbers, or I don't want to know what you spend, but you know, I'm curious. Could use some orbs. Nah, nothing. A Worm Jewel. Alright. We got Bon Appetit. I hate Bon Appetit, so I'm going to open all 50 of them. Alright. Yeah. See? Drop rates suck. Alright. Tidal Titan. Of course, nothing. Those two are the worst. Like, I can assure you those two are the worst drop rates. Alright. Grim Reaper. Not too happy. And then we got Gargantuan. We got one common and one uncommon. No dice, guys. Not today. Not today. Alright. Alright, so, Jody, if I have to assume, maybe it's the lag or something, but you might not be answering or you didn't hear my question. Yes, you should have built the Burning Scroll. Why? 2 reasons. The Frostwing to get to gold. Let me go here. I don't want everybody to see the jewels I have in there. So let's go to the Frostwing. Well, we all have that problem. So, well, let's go to this one. You need 9 legendaries. Or ultra rares, depending on what you want to call them, to gold to get the Skull Crusher to gold. Right? 9. If you want to build the Frostwing Greatsword, you only need 4 hearts. And the Skull Crusher is more than double that. Is it worth it? Yes. Yes. But if you're not a heavy pay-to-play player, I wouldn't. Skull Crusher is better than the Frostwing Sword. I agree. I disagree with you there, Noda, because it's simply way harder to get to gold. So you have to compare that too. Like, how much are you actually willing to spend? It's very easy to say, get this gear. Sure, I'll show you guys what gear you need to get. Get all champ gear. Get it all to gold. And then I'm not considering what you guys can spend, right? You know, get champion blade, do all that stuff. Get it all to gold, right? No, but you have to be realistic about, what you're spending. um, so I always go from what I think is realistic for me. The frosting was the first thing. I am building the Skull Crusher right now, but that's because I got the scroll to gold. And I wanted the scroll in my mixed gear because it gives army attack, which is, the thing I prefer. It only took me 2 ultra rares to gold to upgrade it, and now I'm doing the Skull Crusher, but I only have it at blue. I think I'm getting it to blue right now, and then I'm going to go for purple and gold, of course. So then we got, there you have your answer. What is better? I would say Frostwing Greatsword. So let's see if the Darkness is walking. Yes, it's walking, and it's going to hit in 4 minutes, all right? Better doesn't mean attainable for most people. Exactly. What's up, Toaster? What's up, Expose? How are you guys doing? Thank you for joining. We're just talking about rallies. What we've covered so far is we're setting an example with a Darkness rally right now to a level 3. The one we're doing, I think, was this one. Or not. No. This one. I think it's this one. So what to send, what heroes to use, and why. And if you don't have enough ranged heroes, then why use other heroes and which ones. Same as infantry and what phalanx to use. So, we're covering that. So we're sending a full ranged rally to a cav ranged filled Darknest. In this case, it's a level 3, but it doesn't matter whether it's a level 3 or a level 4, 5, 1 or 2. It's all dependent on your strength. So we're not going to look at the actual numbers because that's not fair towards people that have T3s or lower research or lesser gear. So I'm not going to do that. I use my range gear, best range gear I have. Let's just say that. And the phalanx, we're going to run it in infantry phalanx. We sent 25 infantry, 25 cavalry, and the rest is ranged. And that's what I consider a full rally. I also do the same, guys. Yeah, sure, I will gear check. I'll usually buy Material Madness for 2 packs when it comes out until recently, and the 5 Little Weaver packs. The army attack in Skull Crusher is nice, but I'm only 9 brains until purple. Yeah, that is exactly what I'm talking about, Jody. And if you can, yes, the Skull Crusher is good to build. If you're going for that, do that. But if you can get the Frostwing Greatsword to gold in the meantime, go for that. I will check the mills, guys, but I first want to cover the rally. Let's do 1 or 2 mills. It's still 2 minutes till it hits. Sword of Gary, can you check my new war gear? Yes, Sword of Gary. I have nothing to say about this Sword of Gary. I'm sorry, buddy. Because it looks like you're free to play, and I want to tell you to build a lot of other stuff. Oh, before I forget, I still need to build the free-to-play stuff. But if you're free to play or not, if you want me to gear check, make sure I know if you're a spender, yes or no, low, medium, high. And low is like up to 50 bucks a month. Medium is like, let's say, medium, I think is even up to 1,000. I think medium is somewhere between 50. Medium spender, I would say, is 250 to 1,000 a month, and a big spender is 1,000 to, let's say, 2,000 a month. So, yeah. What's up? Okay, let's do the next one. What is this? Let's see, Stiggy, advice tracker or queen for ranged attack. I'll show you. I'll show you in a minute. Best merits, a happy new year. Yes, happy new year to you too, Gorilla. Gear check mixed. Okay, that's the last one we'll do. Looking great. Let's see I don't know the main hand you're building there. Your sword. So let me check that one out at blue. You're building. What does it take? Legendaries. Okay. So if you, it's at blue, so you get cavalry attack, cavalry defense. Okay, switch out your main hand. It only gives cav attack, right? I would definitely always go for a main hand, since this also requires legendaries and it requires 3 or ultra rares. I would definitely go for the Frostwing Sword. And while you're at it, probably get the Fiery Tomahawk up to gold, because I do believe that that one is better at gold because it's mixed. And I do believe that everybody who is a free-to-play player should build mix. Even I'm building mix. All right. So other than that, you're looking great. So let's see. Do you always send the 25 troop buffer no matter the troop counter? Absolutely. I set my my what do you call it? Battalions. Yeah, my battalions I set with a troop buffer. I have my battalions at mixed. I have my battalions at inf, cav, and ranged. So I have those 4. If I'm going to build a couple more, I'm going to do a cav inf one for sure. So I do set that standard. So I only have to click, like, if I attack somebody or something, I only have to click the 1, the 2, the 3, the 4, the 5. And I know them by heart, so that way my troops are set automatically. Okay, let's take a look at the rally real quick. Stiggy asked a question: advise Tracker or Snow Queen? All right, before we do that, let's take a look at both heroes. All right, I have them both to gold, so we can compare them. Heroes. All right. So you're asking Snow Queen or Tracker? Well, Snow Queen gives you what? Ranged HP 50%, ranged attack 30%. Okay. Tracker gives you ranged defense and ranged attack. So based upon those stats, definitely go for Snow Queen. Snow Queen is just better because it's attack over HP, HP over defense. So since Snow Queen boosts HP and attack, I would definitely go for Snow Queen first. But you have other reasons you might want to consider Tracker. Tracker is, 1, great at Colosseum, way better than Snow Queen. And 2, Tracker is very usable in the hero stages. So it kind of depends on where you're at. Okay, Snow Queen. Snow Queen is a hero that you do not use as much in either Colosseum or hero stages, but is better when you just look at the cold hard stats. So definitely a better wall hero. So if you're looking to boost your wall, I would definitely put up Snow Queen. So there you go. So if you're going to focus on pure stats, Snow Queen. If you want to do hero stages and move up in Colosseum, I'm not so sure. I would maybe go for Tracker first instead of Snow Queen. So you'll have to choose from that. So should I buy Monster Hunter chest first or Champion? I'm guessing Hunter, since it's easy to get Champion. Dan DeVito, if you want to buy Champion gear, be ready to spend like $10,000-$15,000 to get it to gold. If you're not going to get it to gold, don't buy it. Or purple at least. Because there is better, cheaper gear out there that can definitely beat any Champion gear up to purple. Which is, you know, if you're not willing to spend that amount of money. Alright. What's up, Z-Sprite? What's up, Ebo King? Alright, so we're going to take a look at the rally. So it's infantry phalanx, so they were both an infantry phalanx. So let's take a look at what happened, right? This is just me on the level 3. I got just my troops plus 2 ranged troops, okay? So let's take a look at where we're sitting. So let's pause it right from the beginning. As you can see, and it's hard to see right now, but as you can see, my infantry is up front, the 25 I sent with Watcher, and you can see that the cavalry is in the back. So the range first starts walking before it starts shooting, but look at his ranged. It's shooting immediately. Look, see? First volley hits. And now, after his first volley hit on my infantry, my range only starts shooting. So that's why I use the buffer. So my cav gets to the wall, they get murdered. Alright, now they come rushing out. So there's another volley on the wall, till the wall is down. And now they attack the cavalry. So range versus cav, and his range still needs to walk. Did you see that? Let's do it again. Alright, see ya, expose, see expose. It's after the wall drops, his range needs to come all the way from the back while I'm already engaging with his cavalry. Look at his range coming out. As soon as the wall drops, boom, they're in the back. So I'm shooting, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4 volleys into him before... No, 5 actually. 5 volleys into him before his range starts attacking my range. So now it's just range versus range. But I have 99% morale left and they're already at 26. So guess who's going to win, right? So that's why I use the buffer. Oh, let's finish it up. As you can see, Watcher's not doing anything anymore, but it doesn't matter because he's still giving the 20% attack boost and the HP boost, right? I hope you guys know why I do this and see why I do this, because I still see like a lot of people seeing like a full infantry or inf-cav filled an inf-cav filled Darknest and going full cav and just only sending cav. That's it. So no meat shields. You have to understand that you have to consider that there's usually 9 times out of 10 there's a wall there. A lot of people have their walls up. Trust me. Like, if they're not big fighters and you're hitting them, they have a wall, guys. If they have 50 million kills, you'll think twice before you hit them. So, you know. Alright, let's go back to the gear checks. I hope you guys understand. If you guys have any questions about this, you know, ask me, right? So if you're sending full cav, you still send 25 in, 25 ranged. Absolutely. Depending, of course, on the level of the Darknest. I send, let's say, 100 to a level 5 Darknest. I send 10 to a level 2 Darknest. So I vary between 10 and 100 depending on the level, and of course depending on my might. You have to feel that out, what works for you, but you'll know after you've run a few rallies. Alright, Noda, let's take a look at your gear. Alright, what's sexy about your gear, Noda? Tell me. So you got the chokers, you got the Frostwing Breath, or whatever it's called. I know why you use this. This is the best one you can get until you're level 60. So, full cav. Let me check out the other gear you have because I don't know that by heart. Let's see. Let's see your headpiece. What was your headpiece again? I think it was this one. It's infantry. It's infantry. All right. Okay. I don't understand why you do that. It's infantry, army defense, trap attack, wall defense boost. All right, let's see the gold. It's infantry attack 10%. That's good. That's good. What do you need for it? You need a... All right, just one. That's good. That's good. Let's check out the ivory chokers so you guys can see what they do. I think they're mainly for their cav. So you've got infantry, you've got cav. Also gives travel speed, which is good. Let's see what you're up to in total. Your chest piece and your legs. All right, let's check out the chest piece and legs. What you're building. Up. Chest piece. The one you're building is... Where is it at? Here, grimy plate. So infantry, we got cavalry, we got HP here, we got infantry attack again. Okay. What does it need? No legendaries. So why go for infantry attack 8%? And infantry max HP 9%. I would go for the Armor of the Abyss, to be perfectly honest. Yeah, it doesn't give infantry attack, but it gives army attack. So it gives you, if you're in Inf Cav, it gives you 10% infantry cavalry. Do that times 2. Is your infantry defense, which this one doesn't have. So wall defense boost. I really don't believe in wall traps. Sorry, T4 Sajida. I think a wall trap cannot hold a full T4 rally, T4 hit, and it cannot capture a leader, I think. I have yet to see one. Maybe I'm not watching enough of T4's Vegeta's work, but who knows. The boots you're building are, let's see. Well, I'm curious to see. I definitely want to see the video of you, or the stats of you hitting a... yeah, but Battle Buddy was 900 million might. There's a difference there. You're also building the Frostwing boots. That's kind of cool. Well, I hope you... I watched him. He was in our guild. So give me some reports, and yeah, I've seen it, Ethan. A fully researched wall with a full siege march. Exactly. So if I get a scout on you, and you have like top of the line gear at gold, wall trap, all the research, you're not going to sit at 20, 30, 40, 50 million anymore. But I definitely want to scout on you before I hate you. Battle Buddy, yeah, that dude has a wall, and he can, you know, he can take a hit. I probably can breach his wall, but he's 900 million might, so I'm not gonna hit him. Sure, I can rally him. Well, not him, but you know, somewhere on 200 million with all the research done and all the gear to gold. There's no wall defense whatsoever possible in this game to take on a full T4 rally. It's that simple. Unless they change gear, because I think that walls are underrated in this game. But then again, I also don't want the game to basically make it... I don't want everybody to have the possibility to stop a rally with a wall. So it's kind of difficult. Where is he anyway? I don't know. I haven't seen him in a while. Alright, I'm free to play. May I check my war gear? How to improve? Okay. Free to play? How to improve? Only build, what are they called? The Lost Iron Relics. Boots, swap them out for Honeycomb Chaps, Chest Piece, Armor of the Abyss, Offhand Lunar Scimitar, definitely. Other than that, these two pieces are great. Keep up the good work. Can you give some credits to we're active fighters this week? We 0-10 players this week, 1 million troops. We're looking for people that are willing to lose troops around 60 million might. All right, then shout out to AUZ. Let's see. Let's check your guild. Let's see if you're fighters. 52 million. Nice. Oh, this one ain't a fighter, I can tell you that. He needs to man up, start fighting. But sure, okay. Wow, Mikey. Hey, but you're looking for fighters. You might want to dump some people out of your guild because you're full. Fine if you're recruiting, AUZ. But if you're not going to kick people, maybe you got alts in there. I don't know. Okay. The player more than likely didn't have wall research. And you have blue honeycomb? Sure. Sure, he was max research or almost. I have to check back. What are we talking about? A ton of work on first. Okay. Still about walls. All right. Gear check. Gear check. Are you heavy on ranged, I guess? Is that true? Your gear is looking pretty good. If you're at 172 million, you have purple scrolls. I assume you're not free to play. You got the Terra Lash to gold. I don't know why you're using the Winter Parka still. So I would definitely swap out the Winter Parka. Other than that, I think you're heavy on ranged. very heavy on ranged, but you might be a little infantry also. Well, not little. Terra Lash is at full infantry. It's one of the best. So yeah. So your infantry ranged, I would definitely. Well, is there a better accessory? I don't know for infantry range than the Burning Scroll. Let me go check it out. So what do we have that boosts infantry attack? All right. So first, let's check all equipment. Let's go to accessories, and let's say infantry attack. So you're heavy on infantry and ranged. Yeah, that's the Ambrosial Cup. Infantry ranged. Alright, so infantry attack, range attack. Okay, so I would definitely maybe use an Ambrosia Cup. I think it's better than the scroll. But it's a very, very, very expensive one. I do know that. To be perfectly honest, it's hard to get. Okay? Alright, we're just going to cover these 3 emails, and then you're a low spender, okay? Then I understand what you're building, and you're building the exact right stuff, Toasted. Keep it up. Keep up the great work. I think if you're low spender, this is the gear you should go for first. Get this all to gold. It's not that hard. Get it all to gold, and then start working on the gear you might want to have in the long run. Or do that on the side, and then swap them out until you find a different one. Just to remind, the winner will be announced at... Oh, this is something else. Alright, different mail. Gear check, please. I'm doing mixed. Alright, King Trick, you're the last one we're going to cover for today. Well, I think you're like little pay-to-play, not heavy. So your infantry, your mix... Yeah, you're pretty mixed. I would not go for the helmet. I made the same mistake. I would definitely go for the Beast Helm. Beast Helm, I think, is the best free-to-play or pay-to-play gear that you can buy, that you can get. It's it has, you know, great stats. It's cavalry range and infantry, well, depending on, of course, what you get in attack jewels. But I think the Beast Helm is the best gear in the game when it comes to helmets, compared to, of course, there's champ gear, but champ gear, you know, I'm never going to get champ gear. I'm going to get this all to gold, and I'll be a happy camper. Maybe a second black ring or second scroll, I don't know. But if I can get this to gold, I might just get a skull crusher. I have a purple external codex as well. If I get that to gold, I might swap them out, use them for different stuff. So yeah, there we go. Mr. has the same gear as me and Big Guy. Well, I don't know what you're talking about, Tristan. I have the same gear as you. Oh, I hope you do. Then you have... Alright. Ambrosia Cups are so hard to upgrade, open many chests. Yeah, Ambrosia Cups, Jody, they are the worst. I think they might be even more expensive than champ gear. So, yeah. Alright, could I change the relics for the scrolls? Yeah, you can if they're better. You have to compare stats. If you have, let's say, a blue scroll versus a golden relic, just go here, click on all equipment, then scroll down to the scroll or the Lost Silent Relic. Where's the Lost Silent Relic? Oh, I still have the filter on, so sorry. Let's take off the filter. Let's scroll down to the Lost Silent Relic. Let's see what it gives it gold. And it gives infantry attack 6%, 6% range attack, and 2.5% army attack, alright? No, the 6 million guy, bro, we have same stuff almost. Well, if he has the same gear at 6 million might, wow, that's impressive. If he has the same stuff, you know, gold, purple, golden or purple jewels, so seems kind of unlikely, but so yeah, we got the Lost Silent Relic at 6% range attack, 6% infantry attack, 6%, 2.5% max HP. So we're going to compare that to the scroll. Where's the scroll? I think it's further up, wasn't it? Yeah. Compare it to blue. So army attack. So if you're going mixed, right, you have to set the army attack times 3. So that's 12.75% attack. Army max HP 12.75%. So blue scrolls are better than gold and lost iron relics. Definitely if you're going mixed. So there you have it. Just do these comparisons, guys. Do it for yourself. If you're not, you're missing out. My might, I'm sitting at 350 million right now. I just lost over 3 million in those rallies, but yeah, you know, there you go. You're the same Mister from K51? I don't think so. No, I've never been in K51. No, I've been in a couple kingdoms, but K51 doesn't sound familiar. But on that note, guys, I do want to thank you guys for watching. If you guys have any questions, post them in the comments below. Tomorrow at 9 p.m. European time zone or Northern European time zone, 8 p.m. English time zone, and Chicago time too. We're gonna do a questionnaire, like do 10 questions. Winner gets gems, can come into CAE or do that after Guildfest. We're gonna give away some gems, or you guys can pick. So I want to thank you guys for watching, and as always, this is Mr. BP signing out. Good night, everybody.